reeks of wet dog and a fungal infection. Must be getting close. Hey, who's there? I can still hear while holding my breath.
Wait, gotta take purge off. Oh, so close. Like, I wish I could be in this
right
dungeon
now.
and not have to change my gear ever. That would be like so nice. Instead of having to change it like 3 times.
I like if there was some kind of button we could press that would like change our gear. Man, what a concept.
You'll be onto something there.
Right.
I wonder how much time it would take for me to travel to my house. Like, at the end there, and then come back. I feel like it would be a lot.
Yeah, the run back is what would kill you.
Yeah, it was totally something I was not anticipating, but it's actually been happening. That like, I've grown up for a TTT prog, and we've got to like the fucking boss after the ads, which isn't a lot. But then like, the healer's like, oh hold on, I need to change my gear, and we're sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And we're like, are you good? And they're like, oh yeah, hold on, I'm just like, I'm loading into my house still. I'm like, wait, what? She's like, well yeah, like my assistant's in my house. So I was like, oh my god.
It's taking
No
the
shit.
piss. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, just put the gear on, like, it's fine.
I specifically like emptied my healer, like, cause I carry around a ton of sets normally, just in case.
Mhm.
And it was like, nope, I'm taking it all off, so there's only like a couple.
Yeah, I would do the same thing as well. Makes it way easier to actually swap.
Yeah. I just recently did the same thing where I took all my fucking
man.
sets that I've had on my Sorc over the years and finally retired them and put them in my coffer. I'm like, let's face it, I don't use them with Sorrow, I don't use False Gods, I don't use Sororia anymore. I can put all this stuff away.
You never know the one. As soon as you delete it, it'll become meta again.
No,
That's always my fucking
exactly.
mindset. It's like, I can't delete this. What if it becomes meta?
Right. No, I haven't deleted it. I just put it all in a coffer instead of like carrying it on my tune, because I've been carrying all that shit around for fucking for ages.
Oh, Meg, all
get
over it.
fucked.
More than Magsorc treatment even without all the howling. But I got it. Come on.
Not a
It's our
single
good luck
one
charm.
got through.
This is the run.
And then you said that.
All according to plan.
Would you look at it all? I'm no expert on dwarves, but I don't think they built half of this. And these must be the grey relics.
I just enjoy your guys' company. I don't want this experience to end.
Like, low-key, we've been like growing the runs just to like make it last a little longer.
Don't want it to be over.
It was Rain last run. Died. And that perfect run that we had, he's just like, fucking go throw it. Just can't be done with you guys yet.
This can't be the
Yeah, this is fucked up, but I was like hella tired. I don't normally fucking fall asleep, like, or start to fucking nod off in trials, but I was totally fucking drifting off, like, after we started resetting on my TTT prog. Like, we do one full run through regardless of if we die, and then after
Wait, is
that
this
we
the one I meant to
reset on
run?
death.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
Never mind.
my bad. I was distraction.
No, no, it's okay.
But yeah, I was nodding off, and they're like, alright, we're just gonna do one more pull, and I was like, I'm dead ass just gonna throw so I can get this over with and take a nap, and I was like, no, don't do that, like, somebody's gonna die on first boss anyway. So I didn't do it, but I really considered it. I was like, I can just get ran over by a Kaguri really quick.
Doing everyone a favor, don't worry.
Alright, we're not getting it. Even if nobody dies on this first boss, it's like, there's fucking 10 minutes left, we're not... No, nobody's gonna want to go over the time cap. People got other raids and shit.
What's your like time when you just run through it?
We've been getting like anywhere between 35 and 40 minutes, so... We got the speed run, we just need to get the not dying part.
Often the harder part.
Right.
That's pretty easy.
Gotten close, I think we've gotten like 30 vitals, the best we've done. It's just good old grouping progs that are really fucking hurting us, just having to sub out those like
Oh,
one
don't
or
we
two
know
people.
about the good old group? Look. Holy shit. I think they've fully abandoned that VCR.
Yeah, I don't think we're going back. They put up a freaking IR prog, but like it's been sitting, like the roster's just been sitting there empty for ever now. That's weird.
Isn't that just like not the most dog cunt thing ever? Like that Bax gets carried through his Griffin, like his purple, and then there's just like no discussion about it ever again. Like,
Oh, do you actually get carried through it?
yeah, he's got his now.
No.
He posted in the leaders chat. Actually, no, I think he posted in the fucking Milky chat. Yes. It wasn't hiding it, unlike his others. His other
Yeah.
little sneakers, you know.
Just one by one, just
Man, couldn't just stick it out like
I know, right?
Jake
Like,
and Miles and stuff.
Man, for
this
real.
is the thing, right? You're like, in theory, all of you have got it, so this shouldn't be difficult, and yet...
There's this dude that's been fucking, I realized, like, we're literally on, like, fucking 4 teams together at one point. I was like, huh, and then he just kind of, like, slowly stopped showing up to some of them, and I'm like, oh, this isn't like this person, but then he'd show up to the others with titles on for the progs that he stopped showing up to, and I was like, oh, you son of a bitch, I see what you're doing. Like, that's fucked up, dude. You're fucking everybody over just because you're like, oh, I got my title. But I mean, I get it, I guess, to an extent. It's not a huge deal, but... I'm just like, at least say something. Don't just start no-showing. Be like, yo, my bad. Like, I just got this, so I'm no longer interested in progging this with you guys. Like, whatever. Or make something up, I don't know. I'm pretty understanding for most things, but when when people start wasting my time for progs, I like that shit. That shit is pretty frustrating. I'm like, god damn it. You said you'd be here.
Stop wasting our time. God. On your
No, I mean, that's not. Like, as long as somebody shows up, I don't care. Like, performance could be fucking terrible after that. I'm like, you're here. You're doing your best. Thank you for being here. At least we're running. I hate fucking grouping fucking 10 people and then the raid leader being like, well, we're down 2 and we can't find subs, so we're getting called. I'm like, god damn it. Which I get it, you know. I fucking have to cancel runs in my own guild all the time, but it's just the people who didn't show up. I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Call them out.
Yeah.
At them. Like fuck.
Just start cussing them out now.
Yeah. Become a toxic guild. I'm like, well, they used to be sociable, now they just... Let's call everyone out that doesn't make the run. Blacklist them.
You would have really
No
enjoyed this
mercy.
conversation the other night, Rain. It was like with these new people from this different guild that I joined for BDO. But
Yeah.
there's this one guy in there who used to play ESO on EU, and he's just like the actual dirtiest about ESO. He thinks it's the shittest game that's ever, like, he's just like dogging it, and he's like, nah, this is this, and I was like, you're like, and I found myself, I was like advocating for ESO because he was just
Invited
Like,
me to the
hold
chat.
on.
I went off. I went off on this guy. Like, there's nothing you're gonna convince me. Aside from graphics, that video is better than it. So.
no, it was
No,
so funny,
absolutely
and I was
not.
sitting defending it, and I was like, if only Rain could hear me now.
I know, you just send the text, and I just come into the chat heated. Like, where is he? Where the fuck is he?
Show me,
I mean,
let me at him, let me
Is this
at
guy?
him.
This guy?
Just generally playing, I fucking feel like ESO feels better on like, as buggy as ESO is. When I play BDO, I get these like fucking weird screen tears, which I know is a thing in this game too, but it's just like a normal part of BDO for me. I'm like, man, this is actually ass.
100%. He's just like, oh, you know, like, it was
Well, that's
just
what
that same
happens
old
when
like.
it's a game that was made for PC. It wasn't optimized for console. Why it looks so damn good.
No sign of our places yet. Keep going.
Oh.
I'll follow your trail of destruction with one of my own. I think I'm beginning to understand the process. At least enough to break it anyway. This is starting to get fun. Finally get promoted to the laboratory. Think I found something. Old notes.
Every time, like, you do that thing where it's like, you run in, it's just like, I hear that song where it's like, God, I don't even know what the song is, where it's like, here comes the boom, here comes the, it's like a fucking Limp Bizkit song or something,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck song is it?
I just remember that from The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard? What do they do in The Longest Yard?
It has that song.
Does it?
Yeah. You haven't seen The Longest Yard?
I
Damn
mean,
sad.
yeah, I obviously have, but
Okay, I
like,
was
I
gonna
don't
say-
remember it.
I can't
Like,
remember.
with that
There was,
level
like,
of
some
detail, but I
fucking
remember the soundtrack.
That is, like,
motocross
funny.
game that had that song in there too. Like, my brain immediately goes to that. Or maybe it's like a Tony Hawk game or something. I don't know.
Don't worry, I found
I
just the
cannot
thing
see
to
that
help
song
frighten
in a
out
Tony
that
Hawk game.
oversized alembic.
It was way too slow.
These will put hair on your chest. Down one
Maybe
will
the
try
newer
tearing out
ones.
some of those fish around.
Wow, you would.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
probably just
fucking
remembering
thing.
wrong. I'm pretty sure it was like some kind of motocross game. Like those various fucking MX versus ATV fucking type things.
position.
Hands-on testing is required.
No, what else funny?
I understand.
Let's see how you react with fire.
And shit.
You may feel a burn sensation. I love combat.
Oh, Blood Knight. I didn't even hear that.
I barely heard it.
Oh wait, that makes sense. I turned all my sound up.
This
That
will
would
only
make
hurt
sense.
until you die.
Shitter's up.
Away, my creation.
Drink this.
I don't have ult.
I
I
don't.
can go first.
There you go.
Money?
That was so weird. I was like, I should definitely have my ult. What the hell's going on? Like my ult didn't even go up at all.
Up on the thing.
You may feel a burning sensation.
Block that. Stun.
Breathe deep. This will only hurt until you die. Suffocate tonight.
Blood Knight.
You should never shake this. Oops.
Have another potion. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Just got
Got it. I've got berry.
I don't.
Okay,
Don't overburn the boss.
that's okay.
I have Blood Knights die.
Yeah, I'll do it. I won't do it for this run. I'll do it for the next.
Once near flesh and blood. I am transcended.
Just hit us with that steady boy.
Ooh.
Beast on the loose.
Run. Charge.
The revivification
Run.
is complete.
Blood Knot.
Knights up as well.
Must be hungry.
Me. Nice. Me again. Keep going.
Charge.
Blood Knight.
Charge.
Sword.
Last ad. Run.
Me. Nice, keep going. Good. One more. Me.
Watch charge.
Watch a sneaky charge as well.
How you react with fire.
Run. I got the dot on me, Meg. I need heals and pins. I'm good. Me. One more pin.
Yep. Me. Nice. Watch charge. Let's go! Let's go! There we go! Fuck yeah.